I'll give this game this. Okay. Thanks for stopping by though, hon. I appreciate you. I'll give this game this. It is surprisingly easy to read some of the red text. I'm not very good at reading, like, red text on a black background, but somehow this manages to not be incomprehensible to me. At least, like, up there in the top left. Go eat dinner! I'm drinking water. Okay, this is stash. Trying to remember how to play. God, our guy looks so fucking lame, though. Okay, so we're here in the hospital. And then we have West End, the docks, Whitechapel. So not a huge map, honestly. Just like a small area around the Thames. I kind of like that. Like, just the idea that we're not... Like, we're not, Okay, autophagy is our heal. Blood barrier is a shield, kind of, and then claws is our like offensive attack. Then we have our two-handed thing. And that. There was a parry button, and I've forgotten what that is. I do, but yeah, I do, if nothing else, I do kind of like that this isn't a... Let's see. But yeah, I like the idea, I like the fact that we're not in like a huge area of London, or like partaking in a huge area of London. I mean, obviously, like, some important parts of London were, like, the docks and stuff, but, like, it's not all of London that we're participating in. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest and for the staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed, and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice that there is an open window with the scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand that you must now be facing and feeling. But be assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad to help you these dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future... This is not well written. This is like... Whatever. Wait. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I have discovered about Ekon in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you... Da-da-da-da-da, okay. Okay, hi, whoever you are. What? What?
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up!
Weren't you knocking? How are you so far back there?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
Okay.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
No
What type
antiseptics?
of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
That was
You've been
meaner
away
than I
too
thought.
long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use
Okay,
our
good.
wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom.
I forgot
Fat
how...
chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
I forgot how bad the subtitles were in this. Also, I have no clue how well I'm gonna be doing in this because I wanna do side quests and so on, but honestly, like, all things considered, like, I want to do a good job playing this game, but at the same time,
It's locked, all right.
I'm not sure when I'm gonna stop being railroaded as much, or if everything is kind of railroady. Like, should I talk to everyone, or what? It is unknown to me. I do so love being able to just loot everything, though. Alright. We have our fucking shadow dodge. Ow. I need to get back into the swing of these controls. Okay, so despite like fighting them, I'm not really gonna be clearing things out. Like I already did like a side quest involving these guys, but I'm not necessarily going to be like clearing them out or anything. Who's that? Unless that guy is just always bound to spawn or something. Oh gosh. Influenza. Sure. Alright, this is the funny supervision. Sure, let's talk to some people.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed, still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
I mean, that's where the NPCs are.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave
You know, a
me
day
will
ago.
make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
I see.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. As long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton, I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
Wow, this guy is despicable.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad,
I mean, I won't
But
deny
you're
that
alive
it is very
thanks to the efforts
disorganized.
and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Certainly. Personal questions?
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
So he's a criminal. I mean, I don't like that. I don't want to insinuate that I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Oh, I don't... Well, I don't have that. I didn't realize what I was pressing.
I will see you later. How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the
Okay,
back of
so
my
top
hand.
right I think is my choice
I know
here.
its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to
I
bully.
know.
I won't get caught.
I understand. Eventually, like, it'll come around.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I could say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys.
Oh my god,
One day
that name.
I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Yeah, no. So don't press L1 or R1 unless you really mean it. Yeah, no, I don't want to mesmerize this guy. Because I don't want to be, like, feeding on people. I do want to try and cure his fatigue if I can.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Please, I feel sick. Get over here now.
Unknown guy over there. Interesting. Milton. Okay, so there's definitely more people to talk to. And we might as well start with that since this whole thing. Wait, can I open this?
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Who are you?
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... Well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help.
I see.
Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. Taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
Interesting.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
So he didn't want to be treated.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Alright, sure. So now we've got a couple of... Now we've got a couple of things. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, and night shift. Fucking... There's night shift. Player position, hideout, etc. Local investigation. Oh, okay, so that's part of it. So Clay Cox has fatigue. Most people are healthy, which is good. Or at least, like, I don't know what's ailing them. So at least right now we need to find a treatment for fatigue. I've forgotten like half of the controls. I'm kind of fucked in that regard. Well, first thing, gameplay, check the controls again. Switch weapons, use an item, pause menu, lock on target. Okay, X is like, is the embrace, but that's like when they're off balance, I think. Okay, I don't need to mess with you right now. Okay, well that's everyone down here, I think. How do I check my quests, like actual quests? I gotta get to Milton Hooks, I think. I don't think there's a way for me to really check quests. I keep pressing that as in the hopes of like sprinting. I keep forgetting that sprint is like hold down circle. Kind of a weird one for it. Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance
hi.
driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I found your wallet, by the way.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I
retrieved
wish.
your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not
No.
at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody's as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
That's fair.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Fuck, okay. Double-barreled shotgun possessed by Milton. How much is it? How does this work? Details. Level 2. Don't really have anything for this, I don't think. Or I could... Maybe I could... No, I can't upgrade it yet. I have a fair few things. Okay, I see. There's my money in the top left. There's how much it costs. Alright. Well, I'm not getting that anytime soon, as much as I would love to have it now.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to
We
save
got a
lives.
couple. Got a couple of questions for Milton, at least. This is definitely a much slower game, I guess, than any of the other ones I'm doing. You gotta go through a lot of dialogue. I'm not against it. It's just it's a very different vibe.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I mean, I suppose, because, like... I mean, in some way, I suppose that makes sense. Like, you're gonna... Like, there's gonna be mugging and stuff, but, like, you're gonna... Like, injury... increase... The possibility of injury increases whenever a gun enters the mix. It doesn't... It's not a repellent to harm. It's going to cause harm. I mean, continue selling guns, please, because I would like your guns. But still, what's your occupation
So what do you
again?
do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Okay.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Okay. What about personal questions?
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so he's extorting money, and and there's no real nuance to it. He's just extorting money. He's just like, oh, I can have more? More money? I sure would love money.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Your choices matter. Meanwhile, any response you say to someone does not change what they feel or anything. I mean, I don't want to say it again because of the... Hold
What's
on.
going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this
Glad
shit.
it doesn't do the weird
Tired of
fucking
all those
reverb.
corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
I mean, I don't really care about their relationship. Their relationship is fine as long as they do good work.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
I agree. Me personally, I don't know what Reed's on about.
Goodbye, Milton.
What, is our hospital staff Jedi now? Okay, well, Milton, healthy, whole lot of XP for if I decided to feed on him, but I'm not going to, because I'm pretty sure feeding on people is just killing them. Like, in terms of everything, if you feed on someone, it's a murder. People do not get better. Let me talk to you, I guess?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed.
Your face
I've
looks
recently
fine,
taken
sir.
the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas
Sir,
Eldred.
you have a normal face. Sir, you have a normal face.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave.
Okay.
It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans. And it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Okay, here's like an actual choice. I mean, it might affect his. I mean, like, out of all of these, saying like surgery could help him seems like actually doing something about it. Like judging him for like, oh, beauty's only skin deep, but like, hold on, because like Thomas. Okay, no, there it is. There's the disfiguration. It's not so bad. Like, that doesn't look like you could... Like, surgery could honestly help that, I think. And, like, it could help him, like, get some proper work and stuff. Like, because, like, this is fucking London in whatever century. Like, I don't... Like, I don't think beauty is not everything is gonna actually help, and you can't hide forever is so scummy.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Ah, damn.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole.
Uh-huh.
There was a fire that night.
Did you
I
start
see.
the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
I mean, understandable to be pissed about that, I would say. Like, if... Like... Could have killed him. And did disfigure him. It's a... Like... I don't know. How was your
How was your
stay?
stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Who's treating you?
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do
Can
anything?
I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Okay. Well, he's healthy. Okay, so I didn't get a hint there. Unfortunate. How long did he
Where
serve
were you
for?
stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
I see. Sorry, just a second.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
So for the most part, he's healthy, or at the very least, he does have a condition, but it's not something we can particularly treat. Oh, hey, Sean, how you doing?
Good evening,
You okay,
Mr.
buddy?
Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
I see. Corruption?
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
I like you, Sean.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Really good job. Really, honestly, Reed sounds like completely thick, like just thick in the head, not like picking up on shit. like he's a bit more, like he's probably a bit more savvy to some things than I am, but like what? People are in despair? Why could that be? Huh? What are you doing with William Bishop?
William Bishop's den.
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
I see. Why did he abduct you?
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Wait, what?
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Doctor.
Better angle. Better
William
angle.
Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Happens when you're kind of a local hero.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Okay, so there's a gang. How do you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Indeed. So does he... Couple hints locked, but otherwise he's healthy. Good to know. What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Okay, buddy. You don't have to shove Christianity in people's faces. What I hope you mean is that you try to show people shelter and stuff, and like try to care for them as a, you know, as a shepherd in so kind, but you don't have to shove it in people's
Are
faces who
you
are
a
just looking for
priest, Mr.
shelter
Hampton?
and
A
help.
deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
So wait. Either he just doesn't believe in the vampire stuff and it was just this, and like he just thought it was a very strange encounter, which, you know, people justify shit. People try to ignore and so on. But either that or like specifically his cross isn't anything special, and thus the cross that we were being brandished at, that we had brandished at us earlier, was something special.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Well, we're learning some stuff here.
Locked, all right.
Unfortunate that we can't always get to some of the people. I'm just trying to get a feel for, like, who's around and, like, what their blood quality is and so on. Or not their blood quality, but more like their position, like what I can do to help.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital.
Better angle. Better angle.
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging
jeez.
for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Oh, the irony.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I see.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I mean, by the fact that we can see her pulse.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like?
Like, we have first-hand knowledge of what it's like to be a
Body
vampire.
crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Oh, she's okay. This is Howcroft. We know of her from Thomas. Yeah. Okay. Back.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman,
Something tells me no.
a spirit, fog, or bat.
Your enemies?
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Huh.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see.
I imagine
Don't
her
worry.
claims are attracting
These
the,
people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
New citizen investigation is available. Press blah. Citizen investigations. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it. Okay, so there's a single tracked thing. Okay, so it can reach the pharmacy, find out who's spying on Thelma. Gotcha. Cool. Okay.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Delightful. Delightful, honestly. What a fucking thing to say, Jonathan. Okay, don't know you. What? What the shit is going on over there? What is this? Bloody rags, but...
I cannot enter.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Cool. Cool.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I'd assume this is your son.
Good evening.
Oh shit, he's been
I'm
bitten?
Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Fatigue, obviously.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
I see.
How painful
How's your
is
throat, buddy?
Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Huh.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk.
Make this sore throat man, sore-throated man talk even more.
I have
Goodbye.
to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Don't waste your time with me.
I feel like something happened and I didn't notice it. Which annoys the shit out of me because, like, there is something going on and I truly just did not see it and it sucks. Who are
Good
you?
evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Yeah. Definitely sucks when that happens.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
There's a lot of professions that need an entirely able body, or at least half of one. I'm really mad that I didn't get, apparently, like, whatever that was. Due to influenza, we're full. whomst? Okay, pre-win enemies up there. Speaking of, though, we have some cases here. We solved that, but now there's stuff here. So over on the map, yep, seems like pre-win guys who are looking for a vampire, but are mistaken.
Fuck, it's fast! Bloody leech! Burn it!
What have they discovered? Vampire activity. Hospital survey. Investigate 3 days ago. One of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire. Your mission is to discreetly go there, but okay. They got the wrong thing. So now there's like a local command somewhere. Okay. Honestly, this isn't a... Like, now that I'm getting, like, sort of how this game plays, it's not a bad game. It feels silly at times, and, like, it's not perfect, but I see what it's trying to do. I also love our... I like to whoosh. Oh, I can't whoosh anymore. Whooshing is now illegal over here.
It's
some
locked,
more
all
dudes. Oh, gotta keep investigating, you know. I'm gonna take just a quick break, use the bathroom and stuff. I had I had kind of an incident last night. Nothing serious, but it's my throat's a little bit sore. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to go. I want to go for at least a couple of hours, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, just gonna take a quick break, use the bathroom and so on. I'll be right back. Consider coffee and Patreon if you can, but, you know, up to you. Okay, I'm back. Still having to deal with the fucking pimple on my nose, but I mean, given like, not to go into detail, but I've been like washing it and stuff, so like I think it should be not fixed, but it should either calm down or be able to be dealt with soon, you know? Either way, there are some
evening,
more
sir.
important
I'm Dr.
stuff.
Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Damn.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Damn. I guess it would make sense to, like, make this character, like, morally dubious kind of from the start. I feel like they don't do it too well, but I kind of want to go with this one. It sounds mean.
Knowledge
I like it.
has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative. It is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on
Understandable.
something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Okay, well, what about your London stuff?
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
I mean, I kind of agree. Like if the current procedure works, probably should stick to that instead of this is not a controlled environment. Like, obviously an unproven procedure is one thing, but like I don't think taking risks with this. This sure is just a statement, an observation, if you will. I trust your judgment.
I really hope you're right about this, Dr. Ackroyd. I'm trusting your judgment on this.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Okay. Problem?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There's no need for animosity, dude. Like, I get why you're pissed at me. Like, I see what you dislike about me. But we can be chill, hopefully.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Certainly, I understand.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
I see. Wait. No. I did pick up a hint, though.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Like, I don't dislike this guy. It's just a matter of is it a good idea to be constantly conservative about all of the methods? I mostly just am like thinking about like, oh, we should not attempt a like dangerous procedure.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
I like
And
these
I'm Dr.
outfits.
Jonathan Reed.
Like the nurse
Dr.
outfits.
Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
A euphemism.
Pippa, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Fair. How's the staff coping?
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual. Especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Bad reputation?
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
I am kinda... So, like, I don't know if it's because of the system, and it might be, but I am kinda getting into, like, the whole, like, just... These are characters. Like, maybe it's because it's offering a quick shorthand, but, like, I kind of like this style, and I don't know if it's because I'm I don't know. It's probably because I take breaks. Like, I don't play this in long sittings where stuff can start to blur together. But, like, cause, like, Because, like, if you just keep getting introduced to people, it's gonna start feeling samey. But, like, I'm seeing, like, the different stories here. And that's kind of neat to me. Like, it's not perfect, but it is kind of neat. And I wonder if it's partially because we have this... We have these relationship charts. I wonder. Milton. Oh, I have all the hints for Milton now. That's pretty cool. They're a couple. Doesn't have a good reputation. Runs rackets, yep. I just feel weird that, like, Milton wasn't given a proper explanation of, like, oh, he extorts some patients, but, like, it just seems like a very flat thing of, like, oh, he extorts the patients because he wants money. And it's just every patient. Like, he's not extorting the very rich woman because everyone else needs the funding here. It's he's just getting money because he wants the money. Like, it's not, like, I don't know what's up with that. And, like, I understand him probably needing money. I understand that, but, like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird that way. You've been a nurse for how long?
Have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Perhaps you're right.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu
I
is
should
wreaking
probably
havoc
stop
amongst the
splitting
staff
my
and patients. We are running out of
attention,
everything.
I think I'm keeping up generally. The Spanish flu won't last forever.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
I mean, it's a reasonable fear, but you have to keep a grip. Like, you're a professional. Like, I understand that, like, you need someone to talk to and need some comfort, but, like, we have to keep at it. Despair won't help anyone.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Do you need a cure for exhaustion also? No, you're healthy. Sure.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
You put a price on hope.
You put a price on hope. This goes against everything you swore to uphold as a nurse.
Report me then, Dr. Reed. Report the little nurse and keep on lying about the surgical errors, the wrong dosages and diagnostics that we all covered for the sake of our colleagues.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
I see.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, God damn, there's a lot of people. Okay, there's like, I think there's like one more person I haven't actually spoken to. It's this guy over here. But then we need to get on to some of the side quests, I think. And actually, like, do something, you know?
It's locked.
Dude.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Imagine that's one of the I imagine that's what it does. I don't know if that helps with anything.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
I see. What do you have?
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Opium, codeine. Ease pain and coughing, opium. Rampant shortage of legal medications. Is it for its sedative anesthetic properties have recently used opium again. This formula written on a piece of paper seems complex and needs to be analyzed. Okay, you've caught my attention. What do I have? I have shotgun shells, bullets. I don't know if I should sell anything. I don't understand the economy just yet. Okay, there is something I want to try before we get going. I know I keep putting off the actual side quests, but don't worry, we're gonna get started soon now. I can't talk to her yet, I'm still in the middle of her investigation. Which way? It's down this way, I think. Yeah. Dr. Reed. Oh. It's the nameplate. Okay, crafting station? Let's analyze this. Treatment for the cold, for pneumonia, for bronchitis, anemia, for fatigue. I need quinine? Okay, I can't read half of that. Let's recycle that. Recycle that. Recycle that. Okay. Still can't seem to actually craft any of this. I'm not sure where I'm gonna get half of the stuff, but I see there's like a lung and a heart. There's lung and heart, and then brain treatments. I see what that is. Like common, rare, legendary treatments for X body part is kind of what it seems. Sepsis. 6 citizen during a dialogue. But yeah, I need a whole bunch of stuff to be crafting. So for now, nothing can really be done. Alright. Okay, well, first things first, taking on the Prewin. Prewin? I don't know. It's so... I don't know why Prewin. Hold on, I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check this because I know Pridwin is a ship. Prewin. It's a Final Fantasy thing. Apparently, it's a personality type. What is up with this? Like, it's always like everything in this game outside of like vampires. It's like basically only like this was an exception to the rule because also Final Fantasy did it, but like it's just a made up term. Like they continuously seem to be just made up terms loosely related to other things, because Skull is one thing, Pridwin is another thing, but Prewin is its own thing. People... It's so weird. This game keeps doing this. Okay, Whitechapel isn't as healthy. Okay, you're scary. And loud, Jesus. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, there isn't really a save file here. But considering I'm half level of these guys, I probably shouldn't give this a go just yet. Yeah, Whitechapel. Yeah, this is a really small... This is, like, comparatively, a really small map. Like, I'm realizing, like, it's a small map. Prewin. Alright, so literally nothing here. At least at current. Just an ambiance of dreariness and so on. Can I level up? I haven't been thinking about that. Can I upgrade? I think I need to sleep for that. Yeah. Okay, so right now... Sorry I keep going through menus and shit. But, can't do this one just yet as much as I would like to. This one, I need to head towards the pharmacy. Where's that at? Down by the docks, which should be fine to get to. Unless it's blocked off, but... Hi, Clay.
Really pissed me off this time.
But yeah, at least right now, a lot of the characters are pretty distinct, and I really appreciate that, at least in terms of, like the legibility of, like, the story and stuff. Like, I probably couldn't name everyone, but I can But there are some that I can vaguely recall and so on. What the hell? Another tough Prewin dude. Like a level 10 and a level...
home, idiots!
Yeah, I don't want to get into like stuff. At least not right now. So we're gonna try and take the safe spots, despite how full of enemies these like roads are. I don't know. I might be able to take them. I just don't currently want to take that risk, you know. God damn, they're everywhere.
Best stay back, sir.
Okay, so I'm really kind of walled off at the moment.
Delete! Kill it!
Fuck. Well, time to try. Fuck me. Okay. I've been defeated. We are no longer part of a circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend. And so we are outcasts. Delightful. Fun and great. Fun and great. Sweet. Happy. Good. Ba, ba, ba. Wow, this loading screen sucks. Okay, where is it taking me? Because it's an autosave. Okay. Alright, so it didn't push me too far back, but I don't think? It's so hard to tell sometimes. But yeah, okay, current investigation's not exactly able to handle. And yet I'm still tempted to try. Let's give this... Okay, we've got a...
I cannot enter.
Okay, no, never mind. Thought maybe there was something. Okay, yeah, I don't wanna... I don't feel like getting into a big fight right now, especially because I'm not very strong at the moment. I kind of want to...
It's locked, all right.
Okay. Alright, that's not doing anything. Alright, let's main quest it then. Main quest time. I feel like the main thing is that I should strive to do like something within the day, like
I cannot enter.
I'm just trying to figure out what all the what all there is to do, you know? Okay. Alright, and this is We've been here. We've been here. I just shattered a bench. Okay. Sure. I feel like I was here. Okay, there's Thomas. There's Sean.
It's locked.
Okay, well, in here is definitely gonna be something. It's the morgue, I believe. So this will be fun. Let's give it a go. Jesus. I sure do love acid reflux. Trying for it to be better and so on, but gosh. Like, I know I could be a dick and murder people, but I don't want to. Like, I want to play this game as an actual, like, do no harm kind of thing. And I recognize that that might not be easy or even possible. Alright. This is suitably creepy. Okay, that's nothing. Like, I don't know if this is the case, but I feel like there's like portions of this game doing its best to be like, but people are being mean and bad. There are bad people, so you should definitely feed on them. But like, all things considered, like, I don't, like, outside of them generally being a little bit flat, like certain characters like not having much of like nuance to their stuff, I don't think there's like really bad characters, you know? Or like, I don't think
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Okay. Glass vial. At least this detective vision isn't very hard on the eyes.
Surely grant me access to the basement.
Okay, so that's the basement key. Oh. Where'd you come from? But like, actually though, where'd you come from? Ow. my brain keeps, like, considering this game, like, easy Bloodborne. That's gonna be to my detriment, because I am, like, taking none of the fights seriously. And that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I need some blood. Gotta heal. Wow, this fight sucks. Alright, there we go. Like, I'm fine. Quinine, I need some of that. Okay, some bullets. How do I fucking shoot again? Oh, it needs to be in my offhand. Right. Guess we can try that, sure.
It's locked.
That door's locked. Yeah, it never hurts to be thorough, I suppose. It really does. The game kind of really feels like, would you like to be a...
As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Okay, so loot, basically, is what he's saying. But, like, it really does... Some of this game really does feel like... Yeah, you need to rest to evolve. Yep. But, like, some of this game really does feel like, do you want to be a vampire or a doctor? And that's sort of the choice. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Don't jump scare me like that. Fuck you. Okay. Okay, a couple of skulls. Sort of out in the open. Shit.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Ow. Okay, I do not care for gun. Gun is fine. I am going to use so many bullets if I do that. I'm fine without gun for now. How the fuck? Sorry, hold on. So, like... There we go. That's how we do that. Okay, so now we're getting some stuff to, like, cure exhaustion, which is good, because we've gotten a couple people who need that. Okay, let's do two-handed and see how that goes. Oh god. Okay, it doesn't... I think I see sort of the differences here. Alright. Okay, I see. It's just press left. I don't know why I'm pressing right. I don't know what press right would do. There are quite a few of you down here, huh? Okay, well... That's unfortunate, because I'm gonna have to deal with them. Wonder where I'm gonna have to, like, end up fighting, like, vampires. Okay, I'm getting back in the hang of it a little bit. A little bit. Just because it's easy Bloodborne doesn't mean I'm good at it. I guess is what is the takeaway here. Okay. What the hell?
It's locked, all right.
That's locked. What the... Used Liston knife. Blood absorb. You have acquired a new type of... Equip it and press triangle to directly absorb blood. Oh, you spoil me. And what's... I see. So there's blood absorption and then there's stun. Officer Pembroke Hospital Medical Examiner Decedent. Oh, I like the guy who died. Occupation fisherman. Possible cause of death, fast progression of pneumonia, virus protected. Okay.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
I mean, seems like a vampire attack. Gonna be honest. I wanna not get lost in here. Don't know the full map. Gosh, this place is huge. I guess I am down in the basement. I don't think I'm in danger of, like... fuck. Excuse me? Fucking teleports behind you, God damn. Okay, well I see what you're up to. God damn, my guy. Man, I'm kinda getting your whole shtick. Just that you're kind of a pain in the ass to fight, gonna be honest. Gotta heal. What the fuck is that hitbox? Fuck. I didn't want to use that because of... Damn it. So there's like a shadow thrall going on. Fuck me. Okay, I'm learning him, but I'm still probably gonna die just based off of like fucking shadow clone jutsu, motherfucker. Okay, a little bit of healing. Jesus. Holy shit, that was close.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Yeah.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Okay, so that was very obviously the right way to go. I mean, goddamn, I wish I wasn't stuck hearing him pant. Like, this is not a fun low health sound, gonna be honest. Okay, so I think the only thing left is down this hallway, which is where the boss fight was. So I wasn't actually missing anything, which is good. Bro, can you please just, like, heal a little bit? Watery rich blood sample. Enigmatic formula. I have another enigmatic formula. That's cool, I guess. Okay. That seems to be everything over here. Now we can leave, I guess. I don't dislike the combat. It's a little finicky at times. Like, it's definitely not fuck. It's definitely not perfect, but it does the job. Okay, stun might actually be a lot better. Christ, I need healing so bad. Come on, come at me. Heal on up. Okay, I wonder if this is like a situation where I can farm stuff. Because I don't think I want to farm in this game. It feels silly to want to farm in this game. Okay, another rogue skull. It's interesting. I think I want to be able to stab. The stake serves more of a purpose to me. Okay, so there's a couple Rogue Skull that way. But I want to head upstairs? Would have assumed we were... Alright, guess I'm going upstairs. I mean, there's a lot of blood. Oh, wait, I think there was a...
It's locked, all right.
There were some locked things? I don't know. Whatever I'm looking for is a few meters away. I think I think I'm looking for the exit, actually. This is confusing. I don't know where it's pointing me, which is odd. Another watery rich blood sample, which is so weird to me. Let's heal up again. Okay, might as well go after these skull. Fucking feeding iframes, hell yeah. Shit. I get greedy. There's stamina in this game. Holy shit. Fuck. Some of the hits these guys can get on you suck. I'm playing with my food too much, is the problem. Like honestly, I'm like dodging around trying to get blood off of people. Should probably be a bit more cautious. Alright, let's see if leaving the morgue is the thing I should do, cause it wants me to go up a level, but it's also like a little bit away, so I think it's telling me to go back to the hospital. But I don't want the blood of citizens. I will drink fucking rats. I don't give a shit. Honestly though, the problem for me if I was to become a vampire is that I don't live in a place where rats are particularly abundant. Like, I don't live in London or anywhere with, like, or anywhere like that, so I don't really have an abundant sewer system to go through. Okay, I'm up here now. Can I go higher up, or... Okay, so this is nothing. This is a place for me to whoosh up to for no reason. But that's the morgue, so we need to enter the hospital, I think. Because this is the hospital. Yep. Hi, Thelma. Alright, I get so turned around sometimes. Okay, we come up here. Go up here.
Not now.
Okay, fuck you too, Swansea.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Second floor. Right, because it's England. It's the third floor, but it's the second floor because of how England works. I forgot. I don't know why I remember or know that, but that's... I at least remember it enough to be like, oh yeah, because the ground floor and then the first floor is the second floor. Okay, yeah, we need to analyze some shit, I guess. We got some shit to analyze. Blood sample. Light blood serum. I have enough to craft one treatment for fatigue, which is fair because currently we have one, but there's other stuff. What's this? Recycle, 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 recycle. So it seems to be the problem is sodium hypochlorite solution is hard to come by, unless I need to craft that separately. Other than that, don't really see anything. So we have someone we could treat, I think. Who's it telling me to go to? Is it Ackroyd? Wait. Fatigue. We should go and treat someone who has fatigue, right? Look for someone who has fatigue. I know where someone has fatigue. Oh, hi.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor.
Okay.
Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Sorry, one sec. Just a quick thing I gotta deal with. Alright, diseases. Decrease blood quality of a citizen, use the correct medicine to heal them, speak with the patient in the room. Yep.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Don't know what's up with the camera going on. Ignoring your mom. I can't.
Falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, hello, like 5 people? Hi. You see the links probably? Coffee.com, Patreon, and patreon.com/Oxmina. Patreon.com/Oxmina, coffee.com/Oxmina. If you would like to support, that would be nice. Happy Spooky Month. I'm going to be streaming every weekday. Alright, I've already talked to you, pretty much. Yeah, so we can just treat you.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You're not a burden. I'm gonna fucking help you.
You're not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Cool. So you're recovering. You're fine?
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to
I
contact
do like
me
that
if
there's
you
a
need
recovering stage. That's neat. I feel like that's neat. Okay. I feel like I should be able to evolve a fair amount soon. Remember, we'll provide a massive XP boost for citizens to memorize level or below and choose wisely. I don't wish to mesmerize and eat my fucking patients and compatriots. Like, there isn't, like, as far as I've seen, there isn't anyone that I would want to fucking feed on, you know? It feels like it would be stupid to do so.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Come in! Please, Jonathan, come in!
Is it not? In the last decade, so
Alas,
many
poor
mysteries
Yorick,
have been
and so
brought
on.
to light with our microscopes. The human body. Biology's penultimate frontier.
Please stop fondling a skull.
The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death.
Also, that skull is fucking massive.
You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I
Kinda,
can't
yeah.
express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire.
Ha 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 ha.
A gift from heaven.
Is he annoying or does he your words bring some comfort at least.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Seems we need each other.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please.
Okay.
Go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors.
Right.
Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Lady Ashbury. I feel like that name is familiar. Oh well, we're in some story progress. Let's fucking do it. Yeah, I figured this was gonna be a bit of a longer stream. We've got more stuff to deal with here. Look for someone impossibly delicate, or with a giant Y over their head, because video games.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily.
I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Okay, does he have a thing for vampires?
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But
Certainly.
The questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Okay.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
How so?
I gather you have found an arrangement satisfying both ethical and corporal concerns.
I was brought up not to snigger at my own jokes, Dr. Reed.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze.
Say again?
Blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
That's a fair point. So what do you want me to do?
Expectations. Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
This violin is fun.
Please continue. Every detail.
I feel like the soundtrack of this game would be fun.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. a list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Suppose so.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life,
I'll meet that woman
as
now.
others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Okay. I'm gonna take a break briefly. Sorry about this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now to move on with some of the intriguing story bits that we've been subject to. The mysterious red-headed vampire lady has blackmail troubles, I guess. Let's see if we can't find out what's going on. Over this way?
Simple nurses, bred with no respect.
You're new.
What? What?
Or at
What
least
is
you
this?
were closed
Who
off so I
are
couldn't
you?
get to you.
Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
I have some
Dr.
questions.
Swansea is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many questions.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something.
Sharp.
This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have
Dang.
irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear...
Nosy as
one of
hell.
the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss
Yeah, I
Jones.
know. I'm well aware and I do not care.
See you on the next round.
Okay, Norse
The
Pippa.
patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Okay, so talking to the nurses might know something. Where's Pippa? Oh my god, this... Who's that? There's Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
I mean, she does deserve our help.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses?
Oh wait,
during
I
her
think
shift?
this is
Let me
just...
guess.
I already just did
You
this.
spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones.
Ignore
Do
me.
not pay attention to her,
Let me go
Doctor.
back.
She's full of fanciful tales.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, well that's Hawkins. Okay, so next up, someone over this way. Who's down here? It's behaving suspiciously. The heart will emit a distinctive glow. Dang it! Okay, so there definitely was something going on, and I didn't get it.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah. Someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Okay, so she's helping out. Like, I don't know how we know this man is a mobster, but okay, sure. Guess we're following him. I mean, shit, okay. One second. All right.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Well, I'm a little mad that I didn't eavesdrop on the two things, because they seem to like move on to other stuff. That doesn't seem good.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Skulls, great. Well, I'm gonna have plenty of experience after this, it seems. Level 6 skulls are pretty much nothing, so I'm fine. Oh wait, you're level 8. What the fuck? Shit, ran out of stamina there. Whoop. Okay, not too bad. It really feels like they have, like... I don't know if everything, like, all of the combat variations feel, like, as well thought out. Hey, man. I'm definitely getting into a rhythm, at least. Come on. Like, combat can be difficult, but it's never too bad, it seems. Okay, I can't come down, but that's where I need to head. Alright, sure. I'm kind of liking this now. Like, if... Like, there's definitely stuff that's way more fun than, like, the Doctor stuff, even though there are parts of the Doctor stuff that are still kind of intriguing.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky. Fresh air.
Easy peasy. You okay, man? I got you, bud.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good.
Oh, you're Oswald.
Now leave this place and enjoy
I'm glad you're
the cool
okay.
night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Bye, bud. Rescued citizen, he will return to his district in the following night. Gotcha. I'm glad you're okay. One sec. Alright, so we saved a guy, which is good, but the actual mission is over this way. I'm glad we, like, went this way, though. There definitely seems to be, like, not unsubstantial, like, rewards for going off the beaten path in certain places. Like, not just, like, the monetary stuff, you'll get other things. And, like, keeping an ear out, too, because there was, like, proper audible feedback in terms of, like, excuse me. In terms of stuff, like I heard that the guy was in trouble, and I kind of followed the sound. Yeah, I'm just gonna wail on you. Hold on. What does X do? Spring, hold, dodge, main hand, offhand. Coding. Ban of the Dragon. St. Paul. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, I would advise our members to be very wary of these so-called scholars. Yes, indeed, most of them are always affable and respect whenever they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Ascalon Club to foolishly speak about our goals, our members, or our traditions. It seems... Remind fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, could be the ritual of the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems that in certain conditions, when brothers of the St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this ban. What it is exactly, I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. But what I've established as facts is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London, it disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Bansha himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Okay. Munch, munch, munch.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yes, you do. Did you forget? My guy? Okay, so that obviously doesn't give you any XP. Okay. Damn. Sewer beast. What?
What sort of creature is this?
What the actual fuck is this? Okay, I can't let it catch me because then it'll... It seems to heal? I can't let it do that. Fucking sewer beast. What the hell is going on in this game? Oh god, ow. Fuck, this guy hurts. Oh man. Fuck, stamina, stamina, stamina. Jeez Louise. I'm not doing a whole lot of damage to him, which is the problem. Christ, on a bike. Honestly, the bigger problem feels like it's... There's a cycle, I guess, to this stuff, but... Oh god. God damn it.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
There's a rhythm to it. It's hard, but like it works. If you're sick, if you have no money, who are wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Da 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 da.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Could really use some blood to heal from. I am the box ghost. Beware! was specifically riffing off that. Didn't mean to press that. It's fine. I have a blood shield now. This is normal. This is normal and fine. Can pop out from here, I think. Oh good, there's more creatures like right outside. What am I dealing with here? Oh, looks like I'm outside of Whitechapel? Okay, you're just a rogue skull, so this won't be too hard. Should probably have taken that opportunity to get some blood, but as long as I don't run into the pre-wing guys. Okay, back to Pembroke. And I seem to need to make it over to Whitechapel. Hopefully this way is a bit safer, because it seems like the main streets are not a smart place to go. Okay, a brawler. Seemingly without any backup. I could take him. Easy peasy. The Prid one just kind of seemed like a gang. You know? Okay, this seems like the right way to go. Or at least a way that'll take me towards the right way to go. Okay, we found a hideout. Okay, what have we got? Let's get a couple of those at least. I don't think I want to rest just yet. Doesn't seem to be getting in the way. do I... Perhaps if I... Because there's 2 exits. Or 2 entrances, I suppose.
It's locked.
That door's locked, okay. Alright then. If that's not the way to go, then where? Because they need to be careful about Whitechapel goons. These 2 should be okay. Okay. I mean, taking on pre-win guys doesn't seem like a problem.
I cannot enter.
God, that line is so dumb. I cannot enter. Shit. It's kind of where... It's the direction... That is the direction I need to go, though. Okay, so... Purely by relation that it doesn't seem like I can... I'll be able to, like, take these guys on by myself. I'm gonna see about... making some upgrades here. To myself and to my equipment. Use machete. Oh, my hacksaw's strong. I should just be using that. I don't know why I'm using... And then, can I upgrade this? Cool. Okay, that's like a two-handed thing. I don't really care for two-handed stuff. There we go. Yeah, let's rest. Level up some. Let's see. Let's go health. It's another health boost. It's a lot, but it should be pretty good to use. This. Okay, that's 300. I want to increase stamina again. Okay, I'll have just enough. And confirm. Now I should be plenty ready to take on the night. Although I'm certainly nervous about that. More lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes of a district's... Sure. Whitechapel is serious, but... I just haven't been able to go through there, so I hope they can hold out, I guess. I haven't done anything on my own. I can certainly help some people here. So he has a headache. Oswald Thatcher has a headache. I haven't seen him. He has fatigue. And then he has fatigue. I imagine if I can get back to the docks, I can treat his fatigue, though. And that could help these two areas, at least. I don't... Anyway. I don't know if it was a good idea to, like... rest. Although... What the fuck? Well, of course, enemies respawn, but should be fine.
See them blows? This one's a top! Oh, Christ!
Okay. I'm definitely more powerful. I can feel it. So wait. So that's what I'm using. That's generally not as good. I understand. And this is locked.
It's locked, all right.
Snuff it, Lee! Fucking fast! We have to stop it!
I kind of would like this better if it was a bit more high fantasy. The grounded setting almost makes it, like, less cool. Like, it's interesting, certainly. But, like, you have to... But, like, suddenly you have to, like, deal with all the historical stuff. It becomes kind of a problem. Can I get up there? Seems like a place I could whoosh to. I mean, I'm nowhere even close to Whitechapel. I'm going the wrong way. But I can't go that way. Maybe I just genuinely went the wrong way. God, I feel silly. Uh-oh. Not a fan of loading. I mean, I want to continue this, because it's definitely interesting. I want to, like, actually have, like, a strong place to end, and I feel like we're getting to something that'll progress a lot. Hold on. Claustrophobia, did that. Wrong target, the harder they fall. Find the cause of death? Citizen quest. Details. Concerning the death of Samuel Connor. Oh, right, I remember that somewhat. I'm heading to Whitechapel anyway. So hopefully I can two birds, one stone this. Two birds, one trip to Whitechapel. They're back. Wouldn't mind a little bit of XP, honestly. Feels kind of silly doing this, but like, what can you do? Sometimes XP.
It ain't moving! Kill it! Christ, he's dead!
Come on, get your block done. Ooh, watch. Okay. Yep, Whitechapel. Level 18 Skull. I'm still salty about why it's called Skull, because it makes no sense for it to be Skull. But whatever. Rookie. Is it just you? Are you alone? No, you're not alone. There's a brawler there. What's this way? I mean, dude, there's a skull loudly yelling at you. Okay, shit, there's definitely more than two of you, I think. Who the fuck?
Christ! He's dead! Filthy fucking bitch! Steady, boys! His head!
Well, it wasn't easy, I guess. The third guy got to me, definitely. It's over here. Ah, shit, is this more side quest? I don't know if I wanna... Is this a mini dungeon? I swear to God. Excuse me. Abandoned investment property. Oh, someone's trapped.
It's locked.
Shit, you guys are strong. Damn. Oh, God.
Strangers are attacking me! Get away from me! Touch me with your disgusting hands!
Yeah, I don't think this is a good place to be. Yeah, fuck. Can only be so strong. You have been defeated. I don't want to fucking evolve. I don't want to drink the citizen blood. Like, I know I'm, like, really behind in terms of, like, side quests, because I'm getting kind of a back order of them. But, like, I don't want to... I think I'm good. Swear to God, if that, like, respawned the 2 guys out here, or the 3 guys, that'd suck.
Step away, sir.
God damn it, they're back.
Don't come any fucking closer.
Yeah. Fuck off.
This one's mine.
So a couple levels are not too bad. Damn, I am not good at timing the dodges for that. Fuck me. Okay, well, not exactly doing great. But let's get to this, let's get back to the story, shall we? If possible. Come on, let me feed. A little late to warn your friend that.
Put an end to you! Ah, shit! Filthy fucking beast! I'll kill you!
No, you won't. Shit. I mean, it's mostly up to dodge windows, honestly, but like... It does feel like I've been fairly punished when I, like, get completely fucked up. Alright, let's end this guy. I should really try and use my blood shield thingamajig. Because I haven't been doing that. Don't know what that is. I'm gonna just try and focus on getting to the main story thing. Hopefully I won't like end up like missing something based off of like rushing to this story beat, but I kind of want to do that cuz okay, so there's a skull there. Okay, there's a Pridwin guy down there. Motherfucker, there's so many dudes. Wait. Oh shit! I just realized, like, if I don't go to that guy now, he's dead. Shit, okay. I need to approach this smart. Okay, new hideout. Cool, cool, cool. But, like, this guy's dead if I don't help him, I just realized. Fuck me. Okay. Play it smart. Play it safe. I can do this. I need to save this man who have Cadigan. What the fuck? Shit. Oh, come on. Damn. Okay, I need to keep trying this. That's the thing. It's gonna suck, but like this is my thing. I gotta go after them because if I don't, this guy's dead. God, these are some goth-ass quotes. These are incredibly goth quotes. Okay. I see I'm really low on blood. Great, great, great. Love to be low on blood. Christ. Oops. Okay, that's one down. We're good. Fuck. God damn. I didn't need to do that. Fuck me. Okay. Okay, blinker skull. Not many big resistances. Petition letter? Mr. Bates must stop. For months and years, maybe Cottigan Bates has exploited us. If we had more money or proper jobs, we would never rent any of his extortionate flats. Mr. Bates must stop. Dang. I mean, Dang, Mr. Bates. Bates, buddy, seems like maybe you got what's coming to you're getting what's coming to you a little bit. You're lucky that I'm here for saving, and I'm committed to being the good person in this. 'Cause holy shit, you Okay. When in doubt, overpower him with blood magic. You okay in there? Shit, dude. I'd ask who you pissed off, but I know who you pissed off. Your renters.
What?
Fucking
What happened?
landlord.
Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir.
Fuck you.
For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent.
Piece
But
of
those who still
shit,
live
you
here have gone
idiot.
completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking
Fuck
savages,
you.
every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of
You
sorts
piece of
in
shit.
Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
You are a piece of shit, ain't ya? Just this once. Just this once. It's a fucking landlord. It's a piece of shit guy. Hey, man. Grunga.
Was I that evil to deserve such punishment? My only regret is that no one will mourn me. For I have never been loved.
The consequences of my action of killing a landlord? Well, I guess I'll just have to figure that out. I mean, was he so evil that he deserved to have his life drained and so on? Maybe not. Was he a landlord and a piece of shit and also like really shitty to immigrants? Yes. I don't regret it. I'm probably gonna regret it in terms of mechanics, but I don't care. All right, let's get to this story beat and then we'll call it a day. I'm glad I remembered that, because Christ, I did not want to run out of... I did not want, like... I mean, honestly, like, as soon as I realized that he was a landlord, I probably could have just left, but, like, come on, man. It's fucking... Like it's a fucking landlord explicitly exploiting, like, people in need who can't pay. Fucking shit ass head. Head idiot. Alright, well. "45-year-old male. Crooked landlord from Whitechapel, Mr. Bates made his fortune offering accommodations to immigrants in need, then extorting them for rent at any cost. The extortion was so severe that many tenants had to sell themselves just to keep their mediocre shelters. Of course, Mr. Bates presented himself as a facilitator for such methods. He fished... Like, what a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. What a fucking evil bastard. Sorry that I sucked the life out of him, I guess. Except I'm not fucking sorry. Okay, can I please work around these guys? I do not want to deal with them. Well, sir... Fuck off. I don't care. I like that they flail with the torch. Like, they just kind of go fucking hog wild with the torch because they're panicking.
Put an end to you!
Like, Jesus Christ, what a fucking evil man. Okay, here's another. Can I just please...
Easy does it, boys.
Leave me alone.
We can deal with this vermin.
Nope. Here we go.
Die, vermin! You'll pay for this, you ugly fucker!
Yeah, you can't just go all in on those guys because they'll flail around with the torch. You gotta like take them in a smarter way. It's pretty cool. Oops.
I'll put an end to you! Fuck!
It's definitely like not a bad system, like system of combat, system of anything. It's pretty good. Just like, okay, you got me. Okay. More pre-win guys. Okay, I remember where I am. Getting a little tired of the combat right now, but, you know. This is where I gotta go. Wait.
Stay close, keep an eye on each other. This is no place for you,
Where'd you come from, fucker?
Christ, he's dead!
Okay, you have very high resistance to melee, which is kind of all I have right now. Fuck. Dude, fuck off. Okay, never mind. You can get staggered. Sort of. Easy enough.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Dimitrescu? Okay, well I made it to Whitechapel. Excuse me?
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. If she's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Haha.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Shut off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the end, you see, and the boy just faked me last nerve.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Okay. Well, we're approaching 4 hours and it's midnight. I think this is where we're gonna end it here. We have officially entered Whitechapel, and we're after a Darius Petrescu, and so on and so forth. I hope everyone is enjoying Spooky Month. This series will continue, Vampyr specifically, and of course, Spooky Month will continue throughout the month, and the games will probably continue outside of the month, because 1, I like spooky games, 2, I picked some pretty long ones, and 3, why not extend Halloween out towards, so that who says giving Christmas that ground is worth the time. Well, anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all later. I imagine we're in a decently autosave bit. Alright, see y'all later.